Hi, welcome to Doris's Kitchen, and today we're making a rainbow shimmer and shine birthday cake. Alright, so these are the little characters. You can turn around and get them for like 10 bucks at Walmart. And they have a couple of surprise ones they put in there, just kind of like these little ones. So that, it's going to be so cute, and the little doggies in there too. So they really like that. So they put 2 surprise ones out of it all. So for under 10 bucks, you can get that at Walmart. Okay, we got our purple candles and everything. We started out with a chocolate cake, just using 2 of our round pans and stuff. And then we did the side white. We did half of it blue for the sky because she wants the rainbow. And the other half green, and I made this part the deeper green. Then I'll use the lighter green, which is the one I used in the rainbow, to make some grass. Okay, so I had to change the tips and everything. So the rainbow has 7 colors. We start out with the red, orange, yellow, and green, which is what we have now. Then it's blue. Then it's a mixture of blues and purples. And then your purple. It's actually, I don't know, it's a mixture of blue and purple. So I took a little bit of the purple, a little bit of the blue, added a little bit more blue because it needed to be a little darker. So I'm going to finish my rainbow. And then after that, I'm going to do some of the grass. Then I'm going to put my little characters on. And then on the top here, I'll make just the white little roses going all the way around. And then at the bottom, I'll do it green, just to make it different. And I have a lot of green. Okay, so I'll do that. Alright, so here we go, finishing up my rainbow. So if you don't get, when you do your half blue, and you don't get the line of, oh, a perfect line for blue, a perfect line for green, know that it's like a mountain. These characters are all going to be on it. And when you make your grass is when, some of it might overlap over the blue of the sky. So you'll be perfect. And of course in the sky we'll put our happy birthday, and we'll have our candles. She needs 6 candles. All right, so right now, I am doing the blue that goes to... I had to do some of this ahead of time because I only have 3 of these tips. And you can get these tips really for under $1 at Walmart. So that's cool. You get real close to the other one you have. Beautiful. That's the blue. And we get into that one that's that blue and purple mixture. Yeah. Then we get into the purple. I'm not a cake specialist or anything like that. I'm just a grandma, and this is the first time I'm doing this one. So if you wanted your rainbow to be skinnier, because look how big that rainbow is. Maybe a little too thick for this cake. Depending on the size of the cake, because if you got the rectangular one, you can make a big, you can use those tips. But maybe for this size, it might have been better to just take the little skinny round one, which is what I'm using for the grass. Because it did make it kind of thick, but it's okay, it's a cake. And the most important thing is the characters you're going to put on it. So, okay, there's a rainbow on it. You're good. All right, so we'll just make a whole bunch of grass, which is different colors. And just add some grass to it. She wanted shimmer and shine, so she has it. Probably go and add some more different colors to it. Like get another shade of green for the grass. You'll see the finishing touch when I'm done. But you know, this is really easy to do. Get yourself a cup of cake mix, do it. You can even cheat and use the frosting from the store, you know. Because it might be a little expensive, you know, for the different colors you're buying. I make my frosting from scratch. Of course, you know, I'm one of the old day ones where you didn't measure anything. So I did do that on my other cakes. I did measure it so that you can check it out. See how much frosting. You know, to make the rainbow, you just need a little dab. Mostly enough to get the container juiced up. Okay, now I'm going to change my tip. Need another tip, don't I? I bought 3 of these. I should have bought more. But you can use all the changing of the colors from the store and the little ends they have. Right. Getting a different tip on there. Make my own roses. To go all the way around in the bottom. So you get to see it come to life. And then I'll do the same thing for right here, but I'll go white. I like making sure that cakes have a lot of nice, beautiful colors to them. Because that's what makes the kids go, oh, wow. And of course, you know, when you do that for your grandchildren, you're building lasting memories. Now remember when their Mimi made their cakes, but she wanted shimmer and shine. So we got the characters, we've got toys, we kind of filled it right up. See how beautiful it's coming? It will be beautiful when I'm done. Really doesn't take that long. Look at that. Continue with that later. Let's see what we have for the characters. Oh my goodness, so much to do. All right. We're going to put happy birthday. Let's see if we can leave enough room for the rose to go. There we go. So we have our happy birthday. Now she is going to be 6, and we got these beautiful purple candles. Make sure I get them in there good. 5. Just leaving enough room for my little roses. 6. See how it's coming to life? And we still got some more. Wow, there was 16 candles in there. Now these shimmer and shine little friends. Okay, apparently this little cat is important. Oh, he's so important I can't get him out. Ah, that's the trouble with getting old. My God. There we go. Woo! Okay, let's put the cat coming over the mountain. Okay. Now let's see. Come on, people. Let's see what we got for colors here. That way we don't put 2 of them the same color too close. Ah, sure thought of taking these out beforehand. There we go. Phew! Alright, so we got 1 orange. Ooh, 2 of pink, a red, 2 blues, and a purple. Okay. So. Maybe we better put these guys first. Get in there. I want to sponge back up. Ooh, a lot of characters for this little cake. Ooh. Okay, he's already got some blue on him. So we'll put the other one right here. All these little friends come to play. Alright, let's go yellow right there. Oh my goodness, you really sunk in. Get back up there. Sunk you a little too much. See, I used all my muscles to do that. Now I sunk in too much. That's okay. Here. Try again, lighter. There you go. Alright. I'll put this little blue here. Yeah. Pink over here. Wow. These are all, I mean, she's got the little school bus and everything. She'll be able to put them all on the little school bus. You know, so that's going to work out really good. There. Alright. here. Alright, if you mess up and it goes a little too deep and stuff, lift it back up, put some more frosting, stick it back in. There you go. Alright, so this will give you a little bit of an idea. So it doesn't take much, just a little bit of imagination, and throw them in, give them grass. I'll put some more, maybe a little green, deeper grass in with it, just to add a little bit more. And I'll decorate my sides, and then I'll put the top picture on the video. Alright, so this will give you a general idea of what it looks like. Okay. Alright, be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and we'll bring you some more of whatever we create. Alright, bye-bye now. Alright, welcome to Doris's Kitchen. Today we're making a bag of M&M cake. How's that? It's a lemon bag of M&M cake, because it's a lemon cake. Okay, first we started with, of course, making our round pan, and that was our base. And what we do is we just take our green frosting and frost in the bottom first before we start making like the grass. Okay, only because if you don't, when you make your grass, there'll always be some little spaces in between that might show. Okay, and then to make my bag, you notice there's a little crinkle and stuff and everything, but you need that because a bag is not perfect, especially when you fill it with M&Ms. Okay, and I always use whatever I have around the house, so I have a few of these, and I actually have 3 of them, and so I baked my cake in this. And then what you do after, because you can't have the rounded part, then you just take one of your sharp knives that you can have and just slice the top right off. Okay, as soon as you slice that right off, then you put, I have 5 layers. So I just made them, filled them about halfway, baked them. And so we made 6 of them because I have 3, so I made 6. So we have 1 for demonstration. Okay, then we made our frosting. So I've already started on some of this just to save time. So I did my 5 layers, and then I put a little bit of ruffle on the top here, just so that when I put my M&Ms, I won't be overspilling, like to the back of the grass and stuff, because the bag is kind of like this way, and this is the front. So I'll have a pile of M&Ms that fell out of the bag right here. Then I'll have my little men here. So let's start by finishing up our grass. So, and I put a little bit of yellow here and there in my grass, little dots of yellow, just to make it look like dandelions or whatever growing there. Little yellow flowers, whatever you want, just to add color so that the back don't look like just, grass laid out there and that's that. It'll be pretty to see this come to life. Now, her sister turns around, she comes to me and she says, "Mimi, I can keep a secret. What kind of cake are you making, Kenna, for her birthday?" And so I says, "Well, I don't know. It has to be something she really likes. And we know she likes chocolate, because whenever she comes to Mimi's house, she goes right in the bedroom, and I have this little dish with a cover, and I actually have it just for the kids, because I don't need chocolate. Chocolate enough." And she's always, as soon as she comes, she hurries up. I'm changing my top, because this was the top to make around there, and I need to finish up my flowers first. She always comes in and she hurries up and goes right to that dish and grabs herself a chocolate kiss. So I says, well, she really likes doing that, so maybe Mimi should make something that's chocolate like that. So, believe it or not, she thinks I am making a giant chocolate kiss cake for her. But I'm not. Because this little girl loves M&Ms too. Okay, I think I got enough of that. So, and if you notice, we use the big M&Ms. We're going to be using the little M&Ms for the cake, only because she has to have little M&Ms so she don't choke. Because she's a petite little thing. But I put the big M&Ms around for the adults. Because the kids are going to want what's on top, because the little men are going to be up there too. Okay, so at the red, opens up the red, brown, yellow, and my blue, green, red. Ooh, this isn't going to line up right. Well, I think I'll put another blue and then the red. I'll turn you around. Slide over, buddies. There you go. All right, so we have the big M&Ms to go around there. As a cook, you can always taste. All right. Then we bought the little tubes of M&Ms for the top. But first, let's finish our bag. Adding that. Okay, this one. Adding our little ruffle on the top and everything. Just to hold it there. So the M&Ms don't fall all over the place. So they have no idea, not even Mom. Mom says, oh, we know what cartoon character Kenna would like for her cake. I says, no. I told myself the next child who has a cake, it's going to be what I want it to be. And this is so fitting for this little girl. Couldn't ask for anything better. There we go. Now once that frosting hardens a little bit, you can always, tap it on the sides like that. Just to make sure you have it all in good. So let your frosting harden a little bit, then you can just go around. So like if you made your mark with your knife, when you're frosting it with a butter knife, then you can just go like this. Tap it right in. As long as your frosting's had some time to dry a little bit, start to harden on the outside, make its own little shell. All right, here's the fun part. Okay. All right. I'm going to tap some of these in. My fingers will be all kinds of colors after. But see where they're falling? But the whole inside of your bag. Just don't drop any outside. And that'll help hold some in. We have plenty, so we don't have to worry. We still got another tube we never even opened up. Just to give it the look like, wow, whole great big bag of M&Ms. What a wonderful cake. Yeah, if I put some of them in the frosting like that, it'll help to hold some more. And if it falls, well, it falls. Because that's the way it's supposed to be anyhow. should have maybe taken all the yellow ones out. But then would it really look natural? Make sure my bag looks full. Now some people, if you really want to play real hard with it, or if you're making it bigger because you got a, you know, super large family and stuff, you can make a hole in the center of each one of the layers, and before you frost it on top, fill that up with one of these. See, about this size. You know, you can actually empty one, take the cap out, make a hole, and then just layer it, and then put that inside. So when they slice up a piece, everybody's guaranteed to get some M&Ms. Right? Now, I could use a little bit more up here. All right. Now, let me take some of the colored ones just to make it like some falling out of the bag. Ah, that one didn't want to stay. There we go. Yeah, I gotta throw it. Oh, that one didn't want to stay either. Don't want to stay, that's okay. You can try again. Putting a few, if you notice, putting them kind of sideways like this. So like they're about to roll right out. What do you think? Doesn't matter how you put it, just as long as you get it all in. Well, that one just flew right on there, didn't it? Wasn't waiting for me. Yeah. What do you think? That looks good? Oh, we gotta throw in some more there. Right here needs more, huh? Another red one right there. Wow. Oh, let's throw in a few more right here. Go this way. What do you think? Looking good? There you go. A few more down here. just needs to go right there. There. Now, the fun part, adding a little man. Here we go. Now let me tell you about these little men. I had my nephew look. I says, I need some little men. They need to be kind of small. About 1.5 inches or whatever, you know, and stuff. So he checked on eBay. And these are actually, if you look at them, because I couldn't find the little men that they have. Maybe they only have it at, I don't know, Christmas time, I guess. I don't know, when would they have little M&M men? They're just so cute. But anyhow, these are actually for Christmas lights. If you see right there, you would put the clear Christmas light right on there, and it would light up the M&Ms. So that's what these are. They're the M&M Christmas lights. All right, so I'm going to put another one of these fellas right here. And then we'll find some yellow one here, an orange one here, a red one here. You can just put them anywhere if you want. Give them an orange one up here too. She's gonna love them. So these would work really good if, you know, because, you know, this is for a small family and everything. But if you were having a big party, on the cupcakes, you could put one of them and some M&Ms on the top of every cupcake. Yeah, I'm just going to throw in a few more of these fellas here. It's like they're all coming to see what's going on here. What's she doing? And another red one here. There. I'm disappointed that there was in the package only 2 green ones. And there was absolutely no blue ones. So maybe at the time the blues didn't come out. But it'd be really nice, hint, hint, if you put some blue ones in your packages too, you know, because a lot of yellows and reds, which is really pretty on the tree, but I think the blue would look pretty too, and it would definitely work for my cakes, you know? All right, so what do you think of that? Cool? Think the little girl's gonna like it, a 3-year-old? All those M&Ms. Oh, she's going to claim every bit of them. Love it. Oh, so cute. All right, I'm wondering if I should open up the other package and just throw them right there. It's supposed to be just spilling out of the bag. So, we'll leave it like this for now. All righty. Because I got to save the other one. I got to make some more cupcakes and everything. So I got a little man to put on each of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more cupcakes. Okay, I can do that easy. We definitely have batter enough, and we got frosting enough left over. All right, hope you've enjoyed my bringing this to you. A lemon, because it's a lemon cake, a lemon M&M cake. Bye-bye. All right, welcome to Doris's Kitchen. And today we're doing Paw Patrol cake. All right, and we've got a couple of good comedies to tell you about. But first let me show you a few things, and then as I try to put him together and stuff, I'll tell you a few jokes. A couple of really good ones. This is for my granddaughter, her 5th birthday, and she wanted Paw Patrol. So I just drew me out a Paw Patrol that I thought would be kind of cute. So I'm trying to do it. I don't know what this thing is on his hat, what that's supposed to be, but I'll have to ask her. But we got a couple of good little stories to tell you that you're just going to love. Okay, I need to keep this handy though. Just to keep watching it. All right. First of all, we turned around and we made two round cake pans. These are the 9-inch stuff. And we made two of them. So for my first one, as you can see, I had to cut the top right here. Cut this top. This was the first round one. So I cut the top right here, which is this piece. And then I kind of cut right here, leaving the sides for his ears and everything. And then I kind of cut little pieces, as you can see right here. These extra little pieces that were in here. So it can be indented a little bit inside, just to form the ear and stuff. Made his chin and stuff. So that's the first one. Then I made another round one. So to do his hat, what I did was, here's my second round one. I cut it right in half. Okay, so I just cut my cake right in half. And then I designed this here, using that's the top. And this is the halfway mark, going straight across. And so these two pieces were the two pieces that went here for this half of my round. Okay, and then what I did was, because I wanted to have this up higher for the band of his hat and stuff, I just sliced a piece off, which is this little sliced up piece. See, I just took it right off from my half. That way I have my indentation for his hat. So this is what I did with the first half. Then, with the second half, right here, whoops, you can see all my crumbs here. I kind of right here cut out diagonal piece. And that diagonal piece was because I needed a nose. Okay? Then, this is the second half, because I didn't need this thick of a nose. So this is half of his nose. Doo-doo-doo, like this. Okay, then you use the frosting to build it up and everything. So that was his half a nose. So then I needed a neck, so I could do his little collar and everything. So I just cut out a little square here, just slice it up like that. Then to do this little round piece, I use the inside of my donut maker. This is the hole of a donut. And I cut it, and then I only use half. I only needed half to make his little black thing on his hat, whatever you want to call it. Okay? So that's kind of how I put them together. So now I got to bring them to life. So I already did the white frosting, and I already did the red, and then I had to do the yellow because I really needed to get black in here. And I only have two. And I got this really hot paint for his tongue. A little bit when I do his eyes, because on the picture that I saw on the web, the bottom of his eyes has got a little bit of blue. Then the rest is black with a spot of white. So I'm going to try to do all that. And then I'll show you a little trick about the dots that you got to put. Which on his face he doesn't have too many dots. But I'll put some of the dots right now just so that you'll be able to see what you have to do with them. And I'll form some to go like this because, you know, patches are not all alike. You know, the spots. So it's not really going to matter. I'm just making some just to have it. And I'll show you, because it needs time to dry before you kind of put it in place. Believe it or not, it's all just going to blend right in with the black when I'm done. Okay. Yeah, that's giving him some good spots. So I'm kind of doing the ear part, so that part will be done. I'm going to let that just dry. Alright, now, oh, this is so hard. I'm so afraid of messing up, but, you know, I got to do it. Alright, first I'm going to start, I guess, with his mouth and stuff. Alright, now I know you're all waiting for the comedy part. Gotta get to it. I also gotta make his little thing there. So, let's start. I gotta do all the black first, because I need that tip to do his tongue and everything. So, the comedy. As a grandmother, you know, you always try to teach kids something nice. So what I did was, I was telling my granddaughter, awful story to be telling when you're doing a cake, right? It will be, you're gonna think so, but you're gonna laugh because it's just so cute. I turned around and I was telling her, you know, if you go to the bathroom and if you poop, there's an air freshener. So give it 2 sprays. It's right on top of the toilet. So just give it 2 sprays so that it doesn't stink for the next person or when you open the bathroom door. So I didn't think nothing of it. Her mother was coming all the time and, you know, visiting and stuff. This too I'll be pushing down. And she'd go to the bathroom. And come about the 3rd time, because she was kind of at the end of her pregnancy, so she was going to the bathroom a lot. Kind of dawned on her, why is this seat always wet? Don't understand that. Couldn't understand why the toilet seat was forever wet. So it dawned on her after the 3rd time, because there's nobody else in the house, you know, it's just her daughter and her, and you know, that was about it. It dawned on her, oh my. She says, she comes to me and she says, you know, when you turned around and you told her to spray it twice after you go poop, did you tell her where to spray it? So of course I said no, I didn't. She says, well, maybe you better show her. So I'm thinking, what? So I told her, come on, come to the bathroom here. Show Mimi what you're doing when you're spraying and when you poop and you spray. She was spraying the seat. I said, so why are you spraying the seat? She says, because that's where my poop was and it stinks. It was so cute. She was spraying the toilet seat. Even she flushed. Instead of spraying the air, she was spraying the toilet seat because that's what Mimi said. Spray. So I thought, oh my God, that is so cute. So we had to teach her to spray it in the air and stuff. Oh God, I don't know about these eyes. May not be right. I knew this was going to be the hard part. All right, but we'll leave it. Okay, what else? Oh, his nose. He needs kind of like a diamond-shaped nose. That little spot on their nose. So we thought that was just so adorable. She was spraying all right, but it was cute to find out she was spraying the seat. All right, he's starting to come to life a little bit. And figure out, okay, inside the eyes. So cute. his tongue in there though. That'll look pretty. Okay, his tongue needs to completely overlap. So maybe I shouldn't have put that extra in the bottom here. Let's see. It's not really going to show anyhow because it's going to be covered with pink. Alright. See how you can correct a problem? Alright, little fella. What else do you need? Oh, your eyeballs. So, I need to leave a little bit at the bottom. I gotta have a white spot. And then a little of the bottom. I need to put blue. I'm going to fill that and then I'm going to put a thing of white on top after. This is the first time I've done this. These kids come up with good ones all the time for me. It's like, okay, this is the new show we like to watch. So there Mimi is doing it. Just because they think Mimi can do everything. Okay, now you want to hear the second joke? Really kind of cute. When I have him completely done, I'll put it as the top picture. Because I still need to do his tongue, which I need on top of this. I think the black is done, right? Oh God, no, I still need to do black there. But I need to do his tongue. So let me just wash this. I'll do his tongue, and then I'll tell you the next story. Because it's really kind of cute. Funny what you tell kids, you know, and then it's like, what's the concept of how they understand what you're telling them? So this is a good story to let you know that the way they comprehend what you say can be kind of funny and entertaining. So anyhow, am I doing that and teaching her about spraying at my house? She had her mom turn around and buy a spray for their house. Because she liked that, you know, you don't stink after you've gone to the bathroom. So Mom gets one. Okay, I have a little bit just to make sure I clean that out good. There we go. So, Mom had to turn around and get a spray. So she knows, oh, she went to the bathroom and Mom kept going after. She would go and she'd go, oh my God, the toilet paper's all wet. Why is my toilet paper all wet? Don't tell me she dropped it in the toilet when she went to wipe. So Mom wasn't understanding why her toilet paper was all wet. So She calls her into the bathroom. And she asks the little girl, "Why is my toilet paper all wet?" She says, "I spray the toilet paper with the sprayer so that the next time when I go to the bathroom and I wipe, I'll smell nice and fresh." Mother just busted out laughing so hard. Dad ended up coming running and stuff, wondering, okay, what's going on? And she says, oh my God, she's turning around and spraying the toilet paper so the next time she wipes, her butt's going to smell good. So that's just so comical. I mean, you know, you never know when you say something and when you start to teach kids something, how it's all going to come out. Oh, it was just so funny. I mean, she got some good thinking. I mean, it's good logic, but, you know, maybe not healthy for you. I don't know. But it was just so cute. She thought of this all by herself. Yeah, that doggy's got a tongue. Isn't he coming to life? He's just so cute. So some of you might really want to share this video just because the stories are kind of cute. Share them with other grandmas or share them with other people that you think would just find it very comical of how kids think. It's really kind of cute. Sure makes you wonder sometimes when you teach them something exactly how it, you know, kind of hit the brain. Oh, isn't he cute? There we go. Now, shouldn't do that. That's why we put plenty of knives. Now I'm thinking, because there's a little bit of shadow, I'm just wondering if I should put some of that black overrun on it. There we go. Like to go this way. So all in all, it takes, you know, this is a very dedicated thing to turn around and do because it takes a day. It takes at least half the day. I make my frosting the night before. When you get older, you're a little bit slower at doing things. So in the morning, you just take it out of there. Okay, I'm going to just dig in and do it this way. I'm not left-handed. Yeah, good enough. All right. Now let me show you what you need to do. I still got to finish his eyes. I got to put a little bit of blue in the bottom, which is my light blue there. And then empty one of these and fill it with white, because I also have to make his emblem on top here and put his paws. Black paws. No, the paws, I think on the hat, I'll have to go double check. I think the paws are white. The outline of the emblem is white and the paws are white, and then the inside is black. So I gotta change my colors up again. So, but let me show you a little trick here. See on this side, once we done our little dots and everything, what we're gonna do after, let it dry a little bit, then lightly tap. And you can actually tap it right even with the rest. Didn't quite dry enough. Might want it to air dry a little bit more. See, that's not quite dry enough. Give it like about a half hour. And then you can just tap them right in place. Okay, some of it dried, but some of it didn't. But you just tap them right in place. That's what you need to do. And you'll need to do it to the black, you know, to all of it, you know, as you go. I did the white and the red before I started the video. Then I'll need to do it going around the blacks and everything. But it needs to be exposed to the air a little bit more than what it is right now. So I will finish this up, and then I'll put the finishing picture right on there. So I hope that I explained how it's all cut up. All it was just 2 9-inch round circles. That's all we started with. And draw right, find a nice picture that you like. Oh, I gotta get my black back on, because I forgot to put his little buckle there for his collar. So I'll get that done too. All right, so this is a good start. He's doing pretty good right now. Need to go switch him back up. Get him back into some black. So I didn't need much yellow, so I make a big batch. I still need to do cupcakes, and then I have, I'll be putting some jimmies because there's a lot of people that comes to these little girls' birthday parties and stuff. So we're going to do cupcakes. We're going to put little jimmies on them. And then I got these flash finger little things here. And I'll be putting one on each top of the cupcakes just for like a little gift, a little token or whatever for kids to have. So I'll be showing you all of that and everything, and I'm going to finish up the cake. So you know how it's cut, you know how to frost in it to get it all going and stuff. So I hope you've enjoyed my bringing this to you. Hope you enjoyed the stories. The finishing picture will be the top picture of this video and stuff. And by all means, pass that story right around. Somebody needs a good laugh somewhere, you know, to bring humor to somebody. Give them a good laugh. You're doing good. All right? All right. Bye-bye now.